Hi, guys.
The Vanishing Village. Evelyn was driving through the countryside on a stormy evening, her GPS struggling to find a signal. The rain hammered the windshield and fog curled across the empty road like living shadows. She had been lost for nearly an hour when she finally saw it. A sign, half rotted, pointing toward a place she had never heard of. Hollow Creek, 2 miles. Grateful for any sign of life, she turned down the narrow road. The trees closed in on either side, branches clawing at her car. Then suddenly the road opened to reveal a village. It looked untouched by time. Cobblestone streets glistened in the rain, lanterns flickered with warm firelight, and people in old-fashioned clothes hurried through the square. Evelyn smiled with relief until she realized something strange. No one looked at her. She parked and stepped out into the square. The villagers brushed past her, their footsteps soundless, their faces pale and blurred, as if she were looking through fog glass. She tried speaking. "Excuse me, can you help me?" But her voice seemed to vanish into the air. Drawn by curiosity, Evelyn followed the sound of distant music into a chapel at the edge of the village. Inside, the walls were lined with candles that burned without flickering. At the front stood a tall mirror, cracked and ancient. She saw her reflection, drenched from the rain, nervous but alive. Then, her reflection blinked and smiled. Evelyn staggered back. The villagers had followed her inside, silent and watching. Their faces sharpened, eyes black and endless, their mouths stretching open in a soundless scream. She turned to run, but the door had vanished. Only the mirror remained. Her reflection raised its hand and pressed it to the glass. Against her will, Evelyn's body moved to match it. She felt something pulling, dragging her forward. The villagers' whispers grew louder, words she couldn't understand, filling her head like a storm. With one final tug, the mirror swallowed her whole. The chapel was silent. The villagers faded like smoke. Outside, the rain stopped. The village stood empty, abandoned, as if no one had lived there for 100 years. On the cracked mirror's surface, Evelyn's reflection stared out, smiling, waiting for the next traveler to lose their way.